It's amazing how a package of store-bought noodles out of the freezer section, a rotisserie chicken out of the deli, and some potatoes can make a homemade, hearty, delicious meal. This is so good. I can't believe how good this is. And it's homemade, but it's kind of a cheater homemade, right? We're not going to tell anybody though. This is delicious. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm in love with this. The flavors are spectacular. Do-do-do. Peeling potatoes for the chicken soup. In the lane, there's not a snowman. It's too sandy here. But if there was one, we'd say, "Oh man, make us some soup, 'cause it's soup weather in Florida. Peeling potatoes for the chicken soup." Hello. Welcome back to the kitchen. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Wendy, your kitchen chaos coordinator, and it is still cold here in Florida this week. I am loving every minute of it. It is like 50s when you wake up in the morning, low 50s and mid 70s by the afternoon. So absolutely stunning weather, which means more soup. More soup. Let's make more soup. So today, what's for dinner is chicken and noodles with mashed potatoes. I'm going to serve it over mashed potatoes, just the old-fashioned way. So let's get started. Go grab your chair. Go grab your spoon, come on back, and you can tell me all about your day while we... All right, team, so glad you're here. Guess what? They make frozen noodles. They make noodles already. You don't have to go through the process of rolling it out and cutting them and waiting for them to dry. You can just run over to your freezer section and pick up a package of noodles, and then we're just going to follow the recipe on the back and make chicken and noodles. We're going to serve it with mashed potatoes, so we're going to serve it over mashed potatoes. That'll be dinner tonight, and I hope you come along, and I'll show you how easy this is to do. Ready? So I ran up to the store, and I grabbed a rotisserie chicken this morning, and then we are also, I've got 2 packages of chicken stock here, the 32-ounce ones, so the pretty big ones. I've got a package of carrots. You can also add celery if you guys like celery in yours. And then 2 packages of the noodles because I do like the noodles. And I've got some potatoes here that I'm going to boil and make mashed potatoes with. So first things first, we want to get the carrots to be nice and soft. So they need to boil first. Since the chicken's already cooked, you don't have to, that's an extra step, you know. We don't have to do that step. So we're just going to put some stock in our pan and get it to boil with the carrots. Let it boil for about 20 minutes before we add our chicken. While that's coming up to boil, I am going to peel and cut and get our potatoes ready to boil. So let's get the party started. Ooh, and let's go the right way. Let's go the right way. Okay, everybody can see that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, ta-da! We'll take some carrot coins. I worked outside in the yard this morning. It was so pretty, even though it was like 8 o'clock and it was, I'm only going to use about half of this. It was chilly. I had a coat on, but the minute I started working, it got hot. It got hot. I did not need that coat. And so I was just out there kind of trimming back some parts of the podocarpus and adding some rock along our fence line. It was lovely. It was a lovely morning. All right, there's one of the stock going in. I'll add the other stock. We'll turn it on to boil. And then I'll go peel some potatoes. All right, this is going on to boil. So I'll be back in a minute. This is just starting to come up to a boil, so we're going to let this go for about 20 minutes. And then I've got potatoes to show you. We've got our pot of potatoes. I'm going to put these on to boil. You just peel them and cut them in half. Make nice quarters. And then just fill just to the top of the potato and then just boil. Takes about, once they come to a boil, takes about 15 or 20 minutes for them to cook through. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. You can do it. Easy. Easy peasy. I'm telling you. If Ma can do it, you can do it. This is so easy. I'm just going to pull the meat off of all this chicken. So we'll have a pile of chicken to put in here in just a minute. All right? So we'll see you in a minute. Look at that. Potatoes are just coming up to boil. Yay! And this has been going for about 20 minutes. That gave me time to take all the meat off of that rotisserie chicken. So that's the next thing that we want to do. We want to add the noodles in. The noodles take 20 minutes to cook, and then add the chicken in and let the chicken simmer in there for another 10 minutes. So let's add our noodles. By the time the noodles are done cooking, it'll be time to add the chicken. That'll give us time to do our mashed potatoes, and everything will be ready at the same time. Imagine. So simple. So simple and so yummy. All right, you hold that chicken. You hold that. Ooh. Okay, 2 packages of noodles added. We need to bring this back up to a simmer, let it go for 20 minutes, and then we are good to add our chicken. And by then, our potatoes will be done, and we can mash our potatoes real quick. Howdy home, team. Guess what? Potatoes are done, and we're ready to put the chicken in here and let it go for about 10 minutes, and we can fix up our mashed potatoes, shall we? Let's do it. Chicken in first. We'll stir that all around. And then if you happen to have some heavy whipping cream on hand, it's nice to give it just a little zhuzh. It gives it a little zhuzh. I'm just going to add a little bit. If you don't have heavy whipping cream on hand, you can also use evap milk, just like in my potato soup. Just pour a little bit in there. Gives it just a little zhuzh. All right, so that can have the lid put back on it, and then we are ready to make our mashed potatoes. All right, so we put the heavy cream away, put the lid back on this guy. This needs to sit at least 10 minutes. You want it to come back up to a nice bubble, let that chicken get finished. Now it's time to work on our mashed potatoes. I'm not sure that we've ever made, I know I've made mashed potatoes before, but I don't think we've ever made them together. So I thought it might be fun to make some mashed potatoes together. So what I use is a whole stick of butter, a little bit of milk, and my mixer. So we added a little bit of heavy cream in here when we added the chicken, and we are just waiting for that to come back up to a boil or a simmer. It's going to take about 10 minutes. You want the chicken to get nice and warm and start adding its flavor into the soup base. And the potatoes are done. They've been boiling for about 20 minutes, and then just a little bit of salt in the water. So now I'm going to pour off some of that water, and when you come back, I'll show you just how much water. So right now it's about halfway, and I just want to leave like a 1/4 inch in there in the bottom. Okay. I will move this soup to the back burner. Oh no, I won't. No, yes I will. Turn this off. Then you need a stick of butter to the other side, and you can see there's hardly any water at the bottom, right? Just maybe a 1/4 inch in this pan. Let's add some pepper because we know we've already added salt. You can always add salt at the table. And then we want to add just a little bit of milk. And then we'll mix it up. And we're going to mix on medium. Don't turn it on super high or you'll end up with potato everywhere. You can see already the potato still looks dry. I don't know, it looks dry. It looks flaky. Flaky is a good way to put it. Whoops, sorry about that. Put it up here. Let you look at that up close. Flaky, not creamy. So let's add some more milk. What happens if you add too much milk? Well, then you hope that you have some dry potato, a box of potatoes in your cabinet. Looking better. Looking better. Maybe just a little smidge more milk. And then we'll give this a good run with the mixer. Be careful when you're mixing. If you mix too long, you know, you end up with glue. You definitely don't want glue. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Super happy with those potatoes, nice and creamy. I'll bring that up to show you. Nice and creamy. So yummy, perfect weather, ready to eat chicken and noodles. So I'm gonna plate it up. We'll meet you over at the table. Yum. So good. Thank you so much for being here today as we made chicken and noodles. This smells so good. I cannot wait to dig in. Right, Hub? Right. It's time. He may already be eating. And there's 2 dogs underneath me asking for the same thing. So here we go. Gosh, you guys, thank you again for joining tonight. Appreciate you so much. Please hit that like and subscribe. Remember, subscribe does not do anything but help this girl out. When you hit subscribe, you're telling YouTube that you like what you see and you want more of this kind of cozy, chaotic content. So I appreciate you so very much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, send it to somebody who might enjoy hanging out with us as well. We have a huge table now. We're going to need more seats. Stay tuned for a Zen moment, and we'll catch you next time. Time to eat. All right. Bye-bye, friends. See ya.